Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, Little Vinci and I, Billy the Fridge, have returned for another delicious dinner. We're talking supper time madness. We got leftovers. Luna, you have like a delicious little Thanksgiving sandwich sitting over there, right?
I do.
What's the basis of it?
The basis, I'm on the headset mic right now.
The Fridge have returned.
The basis is a leftover Thanksgiving 2.0 in a sandwich.
Yum.
I'm going to take all the stuff I made for Thanksgiving, stuffing, green bean casserole, toiki, gravy, mashed potatoes. I'm going to shove it all into this.
It's going to be a fatty daddy. I like it.
Yeah. I kind of broke it over here, but down here I cut it in a way that hopefully I can maintain it.
Yeah.
These Thanksgiving sandwiches tend to be very difficult to control.
Yeah.
So we might get a little messy.
Mine should be a little more basic. I'm making a turkey Swiss melt. I have some Brussels with pancetta. They should fry up all together. I'm hoping. So let's get started on the application, eh?
All right. I need to fix my mic real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, fix your mic. I'm going to flip my sandwich butter side down. Going butter side down, and I'm going to layer this turkey. I'm going to go, I'm going to turn up to about 275. I'm going to put one Swiss right down on the turkey and one Swiss on the bread. And then we're going to flip the bread onto this Swiss. And that should do what it do. I don't know if it'll do it exactly, but it's going to be weird, but it's going to be grand.
This should be much better now.
I left my flipper. I totally forgot my flipper, so I'm going to be using this spoon to flip because I'm insane.
I'm going to cut this turkey up.
Good evening, Misery. Good evening, Madame. Good evening, Dandy. Tommy from the Bronx, Be Quick. Everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing today? I see CT chilling. Frank Dank. We got all the sweet boys and girls.
All the sweet boys and girls.
All the sweet boys and girls.
Hope y'all had a great week.
A nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm
First
so
of
excited
December.
to eat this a second time.
Yeah.
Can you believe this lasted a week in my freezer and I didn't eat it? I was like, I have to save it.
You have to. It's important.
I have to save it.
You love the spoon flipper? Yeah, we're putting in work with this spoon flipper. I totally left my flipper in the other area. Billy's stuff looks like he bought it today from the store, and I'll tell you why. Because I did buy it today from the store. I didn't actually have leftovers. I had 2 Thanksgiving dinners, but none of them were like, I didn't cook them.
The other thing is Billy eats very good food for him. He eats ketos. Sweet boy food.
But this is inspired by leftovers. What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? Orlando Sam, chilling. We're doing good. Band of Crimson, you like that spoon flipper? This is some gangster shit. Well, I don't know if I wouldn't call it gangster. This is some other some real deal. Real deal. This plate's gonna get really hot, and I'm hoping the cheese will be able to flip correctly. There's a lot moving. There's a lot of moving parts here. Wonder what rap Billy listens to? Hack the Planet? How you doing? Lately, I've not been listening to a lot of rap. I listen to like Rolling Stones a lot. You can see I've been listening to Rolling Stones. I've been listening to System of a Down. I've been listening to Gorillaz. I've been listening to random pop, like acoustic pop stuff.
Oh.
That sandwich is looking thick.
It's got everything in it. I decided to just eat the mashed potatoes
Separately?
Off the spoon because it looks hot.
Yeah. That looks good. All right, so the pancetta is starting to grill up with these. Might have to redo this stream. We'll see. I'm not seeing anything come in. Oh, no, we're back. Okay. Luna's going to be right back, everybody. She's heating up her potatoes. I had a terrible issue. My power decided to shut off. Maybe because I was cooking, and I think I had a heater on in here too. That was a terrible mistake. Oops. But the pancetta was just about grilling up. And then I had to go to my power box, and I had to reset it like 3 times because I kept hitting the wrong things. I couldn't find the one that fixed my computer. I said to myself, "Oh, Billy, what is ever so wrong with you, Billy the Fridge?" And he said to me, it's nothing, boy. It's nothing. You're just a man. You're just a man that makes a mistake. Oops. Let's get some background music going. Luna will be back with some fresh mashed potatoes. Aha. Mashed potato. Blasian's in the place to be. Sweet Paris. Everybody's coming back. Everybody's making their way back in. And my sandwich will be recovered from this purgatory. This Necronomicon. There is the lovely Luna Vinci, who allowed her food to get cold waiting for me. What a sweet girl. Thank you.
Yeah, one of the hardest things to do is stop eating once you've started.
I know. I'm like, oh, what a terrible time. So I'm going to get this grilled up, and then I'm going to turn this back down again. I had a heater going as well, and they both shut off. I just had a power surge, everybody who was here earlier and is now back. My power surge shut off everything. Oops. And Luna has been sweet enough not to devour her delicious sandwich while I was gone.
I also posted on the tweet the picture. Did you see the picture that the stream froze on?
Oh, no, really? I got to see that. Oh, my God.
Man, I have a big mouth, okay?
That's a good mouth right there. You're killing it. I like it.
They are.
I got my Brussels, and we're back. We're back. I'm going to be a very careful boy. I'm going to let this heat up, and then I'm going to turn it down to low. I think my sandwich is basically cooked anyways. Got some pancetta marks on it. It's the life I chose to live, though. Yeah, they're Brussels. They're Brussels sprouts with onion and pancetta. And then this is a Swiss melt with turkey Swiss melt. And I'm just the kind of guy that lets his entire power go out, his entire stream go out. Had you been streaming, this wouldn't have been a problem. But I was control of the stream, so everybody had to sit and wait while Luna's food got cold. That's not fair.
Well, it's very hot now. So.
Good. Good.
The glory of microwaves.
The glory of microwave. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually... I can see the pancetta searing here. I might turn this bitch down again. I think everything's ready to go. Just going to leave it on warm for now. I'll get my spoon off the table. The buffoon with a spoon.
Thanksgiving sub.
Hey.
So good.
Yummy.
Whoa, Vicky wishes she was me.
For real.
And I ain't black. Like, not even close, bruh.
Poor Whoa Vicky. All she ever wanted to do was be dumb as
Be
hell.
black.
No. Just dumb as hell. She's just dumb as hell is all.
Oh, I wish it was banh. The place that I like getting banh from is closed because of COVID. Asshole COVID.
COVID is a hater.
COVID's a bully.
COVID's a bully ass hater. I'm gonna go grab a metal fork. I'm like 2 seconds away from it.
Flatbread meals. What are those? Is that like Ethiopian food? I know in Ethiopia they have this bread.
Yeah. What's it called? It's got a name.
I can't remember what it's called.
I cannot remember the name either. It's like a sourdough bread, but it's like a flat sourdough, like almost like a blanket. It's a food blanket is what I always called it when I go to Ethiopian food. Like, pass me the food blanket.
It's so sad, Frank. This place, this Vietnamese place, was legit. Like, they were traditionally legit Vietnamese pho. Like, my mouth is watering just thinking about it, and I'm eating something else. This is pretty good, though. This is like banh mi, but Thanksgiving banh mi. It's the same kind of roll they would use. It's a soft French roll.
I'm gonna fix my camera real quick. I realized my cooking camera got shut down while I...
Oh no.
It's on Wi-Fi right now, and it needs to be on not Wi-Fi. I cannot remember how I do that manually. Might just be like that for the stream. This stream. Ooh.
Well, I put a whole bunch of stuff on it. I have green bean casserole with mushrooms, cranberry sauce, turkey, stuffing,
all the goodies.
Gravy.
Yum.
And then I have my mashed potatoes on the side that I'm going to eat with my fingers. But I forgot my fork in the kitchen. It's okay. You can call me a heathen.
Do it, heathen. We use our fingers if we want. Mine's got a good crispy cook to it. I'm not mad at the sandwich. I was worried it was going to go bad because while I was going to fix the power surge problem, it was still in here cooking because the pan was so hot.
I mean, I could do that.
This is crispy. This is good. I like this.
Don't have an excuse to lick my fingers.
Lick them. I get this keto white bread. They have it at Costco. It's a good keto bread from Fran's Bakery. It's local to here, I think. They might have it everywhere though. I'm not sure. But it makes a good grilled sandwich. I think everybody's being a sweet boy here. And or girl.
Oh, that's right.
This is actually a really good sandwich. The Swiss. The Swiss goes so well with the turkey. It's just a little bit of Kerrygold Irish butter on the bread. A little bit of butter on the outside of the bread. And then 2 slices of Tillamook Swiss cheese. And then I got some thick cut dinner turkey from the deli. You're all ready.
I'm ready to conspire.
The government ain't stepping in here.
Mm-mm.
You're protected.
They're not going to get me.
Sorry, Biden. No thanks, Obama.
Fuck you, China.
These big ass Brussels. Did you see all the CEOs that have stepped down recently?
It only took Twitter one fucking day, for Jack Dorsey to step down as CEO, for Twitter to ban live footage of live events.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Nobody cares. It's alright. It's okay that you don't care about your privacy or your freedoms. You won't have them for much longer anyway.
You can't have live footage of live events?
We all know that they're not going to apply the rules across the board fairly. None of these companies do. If you think for 1 second any of these platforms care about you, you're an idiot.
They care about me.
I mean that.
They want to hold me.
I mean that.
They love me.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
I
don't make money from these platforms, really. So,
yeah.
I'm not enslaved to them like everyone else is. I'm independent. Can't even cancel me because they don't even have sponsors. Ha! Like to see you try,
can't
though.
share pics or clips of anyone without their permission? What?
You have my permission, Bill.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is crazy.
Now it's going to be a lot easier for the people who are in power to control the narrative on social media. It's basically brainwashing people. I mean, hasn't anyone in chat felt like their emotions have been weaponized lately? Like, everything people do to each other, the fear mongering,
Yeah.
the holding people down and shoving masks on their face. I mean, can we not? Like, there has to come a point where it's like, what matters more? Your freedom? Or your fear, right? There has to come a point in time where you ask yourself this question: am I being manipulated?
This is actually crazy. This is like the opposite of free speech.
It took one day. One fucking day, you guys.
Wow.
It's violation of freedom of the press, especially.
This is
freedom
the
of
first time
expression.
hearing about this, and I'm actually kind of shook.
Really? Aw.
What if it's a public figure? Can you do it if it's a public figure? Like,
They already banned Trump and Alex Jones from Twitter. What's going to stop them from doing it to more people?
how are we not supposed to talk about things?
You're supposed to agree with everything everyone says. Supposed to fall in line with the Marxist, communist, socialist rhetoric that's being pumped into your kids' brains right now.
It's commie Marxist
I'd be
socialist rhetoric.
You know, does anybody know that Bill Gates doesn't let his kids on social media?
Yeah.
Says quite a lot, if you ask me. Not to mention, TikTok is basically like mandated by law to give all the data they collect to the Communist Chinese Party.
Of course, it's China's platform, right?
Not all of China is communist, though. Because you know what else sells really big in China?
What's that?
BL. You guys want to know what BL is?
What's BL?
Boy love.
What?
Yeah, China don't like gay. They don't like it. They don't want them touching them or whatever.
They don't want no gay?
Nope. So boy love is this new type of content that's come out, and it's very dramatized and it's very over the top. It's very soap opera-ish. And it's done in a really artistic way that kind of like bypasses Chinese sensibilities or Chinese government sensibilities, I should say, because it's obvious that the Chinese people don't agree with their government completely. And just before COVID happened, by the way, China was rioting and protesting, waving American flags around almost all over.
Huh.
And then all of a sudden, COVID happened. Wow. But, I mean, I have a tinfoil hat on, so...
Yeah, it's just a tinfoil hat.
I mean...
Nobody...
Don't listen to me.
I wouldn't listen to anybody with a tinfoil hat. I have to try and fix my stinking camera.
I think it was... I think it was when they banned sissy men from television that kind of perked my interest. And I've been paying attention ever since. Oh, and they want to implement a law that minors under the age of 15 can only play like 10 or 15 hours of video games a week.
I think they've already did that, right?
I think so. But I'm not sure if it's already implemented. All I know for sure is that they were trying really hard to get it done. And they don't like BL. They don't like boy love. They don't like sissy men. They are trying to masculinize their population right now. And by the way, the biggest producer of BL is Taiwan.
That's so weird.
Good job, Taiwan. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, China also moved its border 4 feet south. Just cause.
They can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, just cause. Just cause they're China.
I gotta try and get this camera fixed. I'm such a...
And I say China. When I say China, I mean, very specifically mean the Communist Party.
Is China not a sweet boy?
Their dictators aren't. I'm getting a little sick of seeing people just ignore it because money. I mean, if money is really the most important thing to you, I feel sorry for you. You're already a slave to your own vices. It's one thing to want to be stable. Everybody wants money to survive. Right?
Yeah.
It's just obvious. Everybody wants and needs money. Yes. I've been reading a book this week called what's it called? I'll go to link for it. It's something radicals, and it's like a handbook for like the communist rhetoric, Marxism, socialism, things like that. They're all branches of the same shit. Fascism, we can call it. And what is it called? Something for radical. Is it on my... Oh, I got it on Amazon. Amazon.
All right, I think my damn camera struggle is real. I can rejoin this communist propaganda talk. Wow. I've been having problems all night long.
They're trying to censor you.
Yeah,
they're trying to censor you, Wilfred. What happened to it? Where'd it go? Oh, CL7. There it is.
Did we get censored?
Rules for Radicals. A practical primer for realistic radicals. It's $12.29 on Amazon. If you want to understand how a fascist thinks, works, and is indoctrinating your children as we speak, this is going to show you how to do it. This is going to tell you exactly how radicals are made and how to dismantle them sometimes. Because I feel, personally, it's getting a little out of control. I like my freedom. I like my privacy, too. I like other people's privacy more. My face is like my brand. I put myself out there a lot. I'm not afraid. I have no fear. Like, I could care less. The way I operate is I could die anytime, any day, in any way. And I'm not going to live my life in fear of COVID or anything for that fucking matter. I'm not going to do anything. Hashtag do not comply. It's time to stop with this sleeping shit. It's time to actually wake up. I'm done with this woke shit. Okay.
Wow. You never leave your house. You sit in your house.
What do you mean I never leave my house?
You sit in your house all the time.
You came and picked me up and took me to the beach.
The one time you went outside of the house and you were like, "Oh,
I leave the house every day to take the dog
world
for a
exists."
walk. Are you kidding me?
I am kidding you.
The world definitely exists, and there's not just nice people in it. But these people want you to believe that they can keep you safe. They don't want you safe. They want you enslaved.
You're already enslaved. It's like, if you think you're not looking in the right place.
You know, I see it all the time on Twitter. Oh, I need Twitch to do this for me. I need the government to do that for me. That's the fucking problem.
The problem is the government takes money and uses it in places that is wasteful when we could be putting the money.
The government also sells our data to China.
Is the government selling our data?
Yeah. Who do you think we're hiding the dislike button for? It ain't fucking PewDiePie, I'll tell you that.
We're hiding it for the YouTube rewind.
Yeah, we're hiding it because politicians finally decided to show up on the fucking platform, and now we've got to play nice with them. Fuck that. If you see a political video on this fucking platform, I implore you to dislike it. They don't belong here. This is our fucking platform.
You better
we made this platform.
Like and subscribe to the Democratic National Parties.
Like, and there's videos upon videos upon videos upon mirrors of why people didn't want this dislike button to be hidden. And the reason YouTube gave us was to protect small streamers.
Thank goodness.
Ha!
It's about time.
Fucking ha. Ha. Okay. So you mean to tell me that for the last, I don't know, fucking decade, the dislike button was fine for all of us? But the second your chummy buddy politicians show up on the platform, suddenly, all of a sudden, it's a little too much for everyone to handle. They think we're stupid because a lot of us are. A lot of us just think
they know we're stupid because they raised us that way.
Have our best interests. But here's the thing. Parents don't even have their kids' best interests at heart because they're not even asking what their kids are learning in schools.
If you bring up CRT, I'm gonna reach through the computer and pile drive you.
I'm not going to mention anything. I don't think any theory should be taught to children. Any theory. Theories are for college higher education. If you're teaching children theory, you're a fucking idiot. Their brain hasn't fucking developed yet. Okay? They don't even have their own psyche yet. It's indoctrination, period. If you are teaching a child a theory, please, you're stealing their innocence. You're robbing them of their childhood. They deserve more.
No name funded $7.50.
It's your
You
job
said it.
to protect that. Your job. Not the government, not the school. You. Your job.
CRT
I
monitors.
was neglected by my parents. They didn't fucking give a shit. And you know why? They were so busy trying to make ends meet. And that's what the government is banking on.
We got to get
That's
these
what
CRT
these
monitors out of the classroom.
Really are
Flat
banking
screens
on.
all
No,
around.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the time management. They've got us all wrapped up in this system. They've got you so tired, so emotionally fucking whipped up over nothing that you don't even think straight. You're not even focusing.
It's designed that way. Everything is designed to steal your attention. You're not supposed to focus on anything.
Exactly.
If you think you have it figured out, chances are you're following somebody else's optics plan to control you. Sorry, not sorry.
And most people have an agenda. It's not just the government. Because now they have indoctrinated children. It's 1984. The children are now fascists. Our children are being emotionally militarized.
They always have been.
Since the 80s. They haven't always been.
Since the fucking Pledge Allegiance to the flag, since the G.I. Joes, there's always been indoctrination of children. The idea that it's new is ridiculous. Public school system at all.
I didn't say that it's new.
Public school system is indoctrination.
New. I didn't say that it's new. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. I swear to God.
I'm going to put something other than words in your fucking mouth. Don't you do it.
Hey.
What's up?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It won't be a good time. I haven't washed.
So? I can hold my nose.
Snorkel. We're going to get you a snorkel.
Yeah. So it's time to start paying attention to the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day.
And I know people are tired of it. I know people are tired of working so hard and getting nowhere. I understand that feeling. I understand what it feels like to feel things, to see things, to experience things, and have everyone else in the world around you invalidate it. You're the crazy one because you're rational and you have common sense and you believe in merit and hard work.
If you believe in anything, you're kind of trapped.
You don't believe in handouts. You go out and you make things happen. And that's the difference. They want people to stay home in their nice little house with their nice little computers and their nice little TVs.
These are all things I like to do.
Slowly, one by one, remove our rights, remove our privacy until we're a surveillance society. You know that China has like basically a whole section of a city under camera surveillance?
We don't even need camera surveillance. Everybody's willfully giving off their geolocation via their cell phones.
Yeah, and it's better to do that as an individual than to just be watched by your government.
We're being watched.
We're talking about China is using AI surveillance, like Minority Report shit.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking talks about this shit. Everybody will try to shut you up. Everyone will come and try and cancel you over it.
Nobody cares to listen.
I'm fucking telling you, if you guys don't start thinking for yourselves, someone's gonna come in and think for you.
They already have been.
And you're gonna let them. You're gonna roll over and you're gonna let them.
thinking that you can stop people from thinking for you is their design.
That made
we've been
complete
conditioned.
sense.
Like the idea that you can do anything about it is funny to me.
You absolutely can do something about it.
What
and
is
you know
it?
why we can still do something about it?
Why?
Because we have a way to protect ourselves
Do we?
from threats. Oh,
Do
yeah,
we?
we do. We do.
Tell me about it.
I'm not going to say it either. I'm not. I'm not going to give you all the answers. I'm not your fucking mother. But we have a way to protect ourselves. And that is the only way we will protect our rights, our freedoms, and other people's freedoms. It's not even about my freedoms. I have given up my privacy to fight for this.
Who's gonna boycott though, Black Dragon?
You don't need to boycott. Boycotting is not going to do anything. You need to teach your children to think for themselves. The children are the future. That's the only way.
I believe the children are our future.
And that's why they're trying so hard to teach your children things in schools that kids shouldn't be learning. Not until they are much older and have chosen themselves to do so. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of this fucking town. But it's so important to remember that this stuff doesn't happen all at once.
Yeah, it happens once every 75 years and then it dies.
And every state is different. And individuals, all it takes is one voice.
Is that all it takes?
Yes. Yes. You said one thing to me once and it changed my entire life.
Did it?
It did. But it took me listening and comprehending what you were saying to me for it to even work. I cannot stress this enough. It's so important to just think for yourself. Autonomy. And I mean, I've given up certain freedoms.
But
just so that I could be free in other places, you know?
What's a recommended sacrifice you would recommend people sacrifice for their freedom?
Security.
Sacrifice security for your freedom?
Absolutely.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that no matter how much you try to build a wall around you, you won't escape death. It will come for you one day.
I don't know about that.
Could be tomorrow, could be 10 years from now. But you will die someday. It's coming. And you better live every fucking day like it's your last. Get a tinfoil hat.
I'm afraid of the tinfoil hat. I was gonna use it to cover my leftovers, but now I don't want to go anywhere near it.
Yeah, it's a very heavy hat to wear.
I was hoping you were gonna make a little swan and put the turkey inside of it and have a little take home, put it in your fridge. But now the whole world is at war because of this conversation we started.
Oh no, we're not the whole world is not at war.
All because
America
of our conversation.
Is at war, and it's all happening online. It's all happening on social media. War is biological and psychological. We don't fight wars like that anymore because we would fucking level the earth. Okay? We're already running low on resources. Carbon dioxide's fucking 45% up. Okay? We need 45% up. Out. We need to figure something out, and that requires that we work together. Unfortunately. But as
we won't work together. We're pit against each other. We're designed to hate each other.
Well, you shouldn't. There's no reason that you should like everyone. Not everyone is worth liking.
We're literally designed.
Not everyone is worth your time.
we're designed
bills.
to fight with each other so that we don't actually make any leeway. You said we all see death.
We're not designed to work against each other. We are being conditioned.
That's by design.
To control
it's a system,
each other, just like in 1984, where the government sterilizes everything.
It's all,
and the children are spies for the government.
It's all a misdirection.
Have you ever read 1984?
No, I don't need to. I've lived it.
Oof. Well, if you want to read up on something, if anyone in chat is a reader, 1984 is a pretty good book, and it was written before 1984.
What?
In a time where the author pretty much thought his own time was like that. It's a social commentary on the author's own time he lived in. Thought that's where society was going. We're well past 1984. We're like a hop, skip, and a jump away from The Giver, The Minority Report, The Matrix, okay? Because that's what it is. When you feel these things, these feelings, like nobody's seeing what you're seeing, you're not crazy. Now, if you hear people in your head telling you to hurt people, then you might need to see a doctor, okay?
Hurt people.
Yeah, don't hurt people. That's not good. Just think a little bit, okay?
Just think.
Everyone's going crazy right now. It's not just you. Everyone's been cooped up from lockdowns. This COVID is scary. It is. Viruses are scary. But you could die from anything, not just COVID.
Yeah, but you could spread a virus by being
I implore
ridiculous.
you to think about living the rest of your life in fear and teaching your child that.
Yeah, teach your child not to live their life in fear.
Love.
Tell them to go play in traffic. Tell them to go.
No, teach your child love.
Oh, I thought you said not to fear death. I thought we were raising daredevils. Everybody was going to be a superhero blind entertainment lawyer or a regular lawyer.
You're like going way to the extreme, okay?
Oh?
There's a middle ground here to be had, okay? No one should live their entire life in fear because that is a life wasted. Wasted.
Who's living their entire life in fear?
People you probably don't even hear about. Not you, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's because people
I've seen the crowd you hang out with. There ain't no fear for miles around Bill Fridge, okay? That man, you don't have any fear either. In fact, I think you have less fear than me, and I'm pretty fearless.
One time, just to prove somebody I didn't have fear, I stuck my dick inside of a blender. Don't worry, the blender was a lot deeper than my dick was long. I just did it. I was just like the only thing that happened was some juice splurted up into my crotch.
Don't do that.
It was just some juice. I knew it wasn't gonna hit the blade. I knew it.
All conspiracies aside, just take care of yourselves, okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of your own. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Bill. Don't listen to anybody.
Listen to me. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you an option. I'm giving you a dose of medicine to get away from all the bullshit. That's what I do. I'm not telling you how to think. I don't care how you think. If you think that the fucking moon's flat and the earth is made of cheese, whatever the hell you think, it's your dumb opinion. I don't care how
people think either, as long as they're thinking freely for themselves.
They can't think freely.
And not being controlled by other people.
It's all controlled.
Governments and people with agendas, okay? I hate that I have to be so fucking specific with you and split hairs, but here we fucking are.
Split hairs, be specific.
This is how people win. They deflect. They tell you you're crazy. They horseshoe the conversation all the way around till it's a fucking circle. Don't let people run you in circles either. # do not comply.
No, actually, hashtag shut the fuck up and look around you. Like, your dumbass opinions don't matter. Like, anything you say or do is a fucking already a failure. Step back, look at the world around you, question what doesn't seem right. If you're going out on a hot date and your hot date tells you that she loves you and she wants to suck your pee-pee and all this good stuff, chances are it's a catfish and you're being scammed out of some crypto. That's the world we live in right now. Everything is a scam. Everything is set up to get you.
Bam.
What you need to do is stop going after things, step back, and question why things are coming to you. If you don't understand the work you put in to be a desirable person, then why are people desiring you? Because they're desiring you to use you. These are the questions you have to ask. I don't care about your dumbass fucking beliefs. I don't care if you think that there's an invisible cough or the death of a nation or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. All your dumbass beliefs are just dumbass beliefs. I have zero beliefs. I don't care. I know me and my perspective, and from there I put out a beacon of love. I put out a beacon of happiness. I put out a beacon of comedy. I'm giving people a lighthouse to break away from the fucking waves. Come ashore, hang out with me, spend some time.
Is extremely important because without it, we would go mad. But there comes a time when playtime ends. And I'd rather people come to that conclusion on their own and not by a tyrannical government.
The government's been tyrannical since the 60s. Like the CIA has been in control of every. Yes, it has.
It's not. It's been trying.
No, the entire government has been a fucking a shit show, de-evolving us from the gift that we were given when we had the New Deal. All right, the New Deal gave money back to the people.
Either one, it's extreme with you. Like you flip from one extreme end to the other, and because there is a middle ground. You're just totally skipping.
Where's the middle ground? Explain the middle ground to me.
It's the truth, the objective truth.
There is no such thing as truth.
It has nothing to do with anyone's beliefs. It has everything to do with the truth.
Truth doesn't exist.
Not your truth, not your truth, not my truth. The fucking truth.
Truth is wasted.
Period. It's fine. Entertainment is fine. Entertainment is great. We need it. But we also need people telling the fucking truth.
There is no truth.
Emotionally manipulating them, not distracting them for hours on fucking end.
There is no truth.
Not deflecting from the fucking truth.
There is no truth.
The truth. There is truth. Objective truth.
We live in a world.
There is objective truth.
Here's the truth. Statistically, we live in a world that is our America.
Statistically, you sound like a politician.
I sound like a fucking goddamn genius, but you idiots don't want to sit back and listen. The truth is.
Call me an idiot.
It's not even you. It's every single person in this room right now is dumb as fuck. Statistically, we live in one of the countries that has the most belief, right? Like people who believe in Christianity and angels and all this bullshit. We believe in bullshit. We're believers. We believe in freedom. We believe. And you want to tell me that people who are believers are ever going to believe in fact? Nobody cares about fucking fact around here. We're living on 2,000 plus year old operating systems of belief based around stories that have absolutely no factual basis.
Not everyone is.
Well, then
there's a very large majority that is very quiet. Why do you think
it's not? You don't know the numbers.
Why do you think movements tell you that silence is violence? Silence is your right.
Who cares? You're getting angry about it when it's.
I'm not angry. I'm yelling over you because you're yelling.
I'm not yelling.
Oh, now you're gonna talk softly.
I'm a sweet boy. I'm a sweet boy.
He's a sweet boy.
I'm a sweet boy.
Yeah. Bill Fridge is one of the most manipulative people I know.
You're goddamn right I am.
He's very good at it.
You're goddamn right I am.
He doesn't use it for evil.
Silence is violence.
But other people do.
Because they want to get people who don't want to take a chance to take their chance. It's forcing people who are easily swayed into being swayed into their side.
Of course. Here's why I bring children up. Children are easily swayed.
They have been forever.
parents are the guardians of children. These are objective truths. There is no fucking other way. Your child is your fucking responsibility.
Okay, children can't be taught.
Period.
Children can't be taught theories, and children can't be taught religion until they're 18. How about
they
that?
Can be taught
How about that? How about that? We don't teach
they can
children
be taught anything
until they're 18.
Bill Fridge, they can be taught anything. They can be indoctrinated by their own parents. But the point of this conversation is to just get it out there. It's just a theory. And I could be lying. And I dare you to find out the truth.
The truth is, you're a fucking snack wrapped up in tinfoil. You're the leftovers.
God, I fucking love this.
Do you like
Every
this?
Wednesday.
Do you like
Yes.
this? I like your
Yes.
I like your Ubu hoodie. It looks very comfy.
My ahigo.
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 Ahigo. How was your sandwich?
It was really good, but I got really full. I'll probably eat it as we talk more.
Yeah.
Now, I talked about all my theories. What are some theories you've been seeing?
My theories?
Or here's a question.
Yeah.
Why does it bother you that Twitter is banning live footage from live events?
Why does it bother me?
Making it so that you can't, without consent.
The fact that you can't put up
pictures.
Because they're obviously trying to protect people who are getting caught. Like we had the this was a big thing when the Dave Chappelle protest happened outside of Netflix. All right, the Dick Masterson and Fat Vito the Fat. He's a fat guy named Vito. He's fat. Fat Vito the Fat. They went to the protest, and they counter protest with signs that said Dave Chappelle is funny. And there was a guy who wrote for Netflix. He also produced or wrote the new Frasier TV series they're bringing back. And he went up to fat Vito, really fat, gigantically fat Vito, and he took Vito's sign from him, and he broke it in half. And then the second the Vito's sign was broken in half, the guy sees Vito holding this stick that was previously holding his sign, and he points him as, "This guy's got a weapon! This guy's got a weapon!" And the entire crowd went to attack Vito, and he's like, no, Dave Chappelle is funny. I'm here to protest. And it's all on video. They attacked Dick Masterson, right? They attacked people. And this video was struck down from multiple channels and taken off Twitter because it painted these people in a bad light when they were out there
Democrats,
standing. Well, I mean,
radical leftists.
Whatever they are. There's people on the right that are just as equally stupid and bad and horrible. So everybody on each side is dumb.
Fucking protected, are they?
They are very much protected.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. Not by the government.
Oh yeah?
Quiet.
Why? Because they broke into our Capitol building?
I don't see Biden coming to help conservatives.
Trump did.
So
that's the exact same thing.
So what?
You protect your party.
It's not.
Oh my God. Trump said they're very good guys. They're very good. No,
I'm sorry.
Proud Boys, stand by and stand back.
The court of public opinion agrees with me.
No, because the court of public opinion agrees with whatever side they agree with, and the majority of people are too busy going to work and paying their bills to have an opinion on either side.
We're outside of Netflix protesting Dave Chappelle. Okay? Call them out. I call them out when they're fucking conservatives too.
No, see, what you did was I was calling these people out for what they did, and you immediately made it a conservative versus liberal thing, and that's the problem. I made it a
leftist.
You said they're leftists, they're leftists, they're leftists. Oh, they're
You're
leftists.
Screaming over me.
Yes,
He's
I
right,
am.
He's louder.
Use your words. You have a break in the conversation. This is how debate goes.
Do I? Are
Yes.
you going to yell at me, though?
Maybe.
So all I brought up was leftists and Democrats. You brought up conservatives. You turned it into a versus thing, not me.
You said, yeah, say what they are. They're
I'm much
leftists.
better at having
And I
debates
said,
than
and
you
I
are.
bullshit. I just murdered you on the microphone.
Yell, and then because you being loud doesn't make you right.
Being right makes me right.
Trying to switch things up and tell, like, that's not what just fucking happened. And we can rewind the VOD.
Keep trying to gaslight me for getting loud when you got loud earlier too. Go back to the point.
I'm not sure you
Go
know,
back to the point.
that's
Stop attacking me for getting loud when I'm simply doing what you did earlier too, and start talking more about the point at hand. Get back on track.
I have to be loud for anyone to hear me. You're just drowning me out.
Back on point now.
Leftists, radical ones, and yes, I said radical for a reason, because they're so radical they wind up horseshoeing themselves around to doing exactly what conservatives do. They're not any different. I don't disagree with you.
My audio sounds like junk right now.
It does.
I wish somebody would tell me these things.
I tried.
I'm so mad right now.
I can hear you. Don't be mad.
I'm so angry
There's
right now.
no reason to be mad.
I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Why?
I'm so fucking mad.
No one should be mad.
So fucking angry. Fucking furious.
Well, then you're stupid.
What? You can't say that about me.
I can too.
I'm a sweet boy.
When you're a sweet boy, you're a sweet boy. But when you're mad, you're stupid.
Take it back.
Nope.
Where the hell?
I don't feel like emotions have any place in debates, or especially when you're talking about stuff like this. Like, yes, things get heated. Yes, we get loud.
It's entertainment.
That's fine.
Quit talking about the fucking emotions and go back to the points. Go back to the points.
That is the point. The emotions are being driven. You know, they're trying to control the narrative and our emotions by.
No, I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people
video.
I'm tired of people effectively censoring people with opinions, because instead of responding to the opinion, they respond with, "Oh, you raise your voice. You're angry. Oh, you lost your cool, bro. Fuck the cool. Fuck all that. I don't care about that. Respond to my fucking opinion."
First of all, when you start no one can listen to you when you're screaming. Okay. That's number one.
Okay, so go off of me
two,
screaming. Go off of me screaming.
can't-
Move on from it.
I can't understand either, because I just don't get emotional about these things.
You did earlier.
I don't care that much. I got loud because you got loud.
Oh, is that true?
And I've also been raised to fight back.
Oh,
I'm not gonna let you fucking steamroll me.
So now it's your history. Now it's your history allowing you to do this, but me, I'm losing my cool.
Yes, because you're the first to get loud.
You got loud earlier. I've been sitting quietly. I've been sitting quietly for so long.
Circle around.
Until we get to the fucking point. Get back to the fucking point.
The point is, it's all stupid.
Oh my God.
It's all stupid. They're coming for your rights. They're taking away your liberties, and you're handing them over.
What's up,
for
Mr.
the
Mime?
sake of security and safety. That's that.
You have no liberties. The idea that you have liberties is hilarious. It's been a slow slide taking your liberties away for the last 70 years.
Not everyone.
Okay.
You have to feed into the system for it to be like that.
Is that so?
Yes, you have to comply.
Oh.
If you don't comply, then you do have liberty. You do have freedom.
Oh.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Anyways,
Kumbaya.
back to my point I was making before I raised my voice and lost all relevancy to the point I was making, since we're back to making points. When this person attacked Vito at the Netflix, this person who was a writer for Netflix, a Hollywood writer that attacked Vito and pointed out that Vito's sign was turned into a weapon when he himself broke the sign in half. The video of that got mass flagged and taken down off of Twitter, and all these people who were posting legitimate videos of somebody committing a crime, it was evidence, it was being washed away. And that's a problem, and it's not a leftist or rightist thing there. It's a problem that is
it's
censorship.
Not, but it's not.
What's up, Vanessa Barbie? How you doing?
You're absolutely right. But it's important to identify these people and where
Vito.
they consider themselves.
Why is it important?
To be on the scale.
Why is that important?
Because they want to. They are the ones shoving these ideals and ideologies into children.
Both sides are shoving ideas and ideologies into children.
I agree with you. Do you know who I'm even talking about?
Who?
Radicals.
Oh.
Yeah. See what yelling does? Makes you not listen.
No, I'm listening. You're telling me now after the fact that it's only radicals. It's only radicals.
This is not. We're gonna watch the VOD later because I definitely said radical leftists.
Yes.
In that moment, I did. And I also went on to explain that they horseshoe themselves around to be exactly what radical conservatives do. I am not making this a versus thing. They're all the fucking same. There is no different side. It's all a fucking joke.
You need to...
I don't think that... I have no allegiance to any political side whatsoever because it's all a joke to me. It's a fucking three-ring circus for as long as I've been alive. Okay? Longer than I've been alive, this whole system has been a joke. But yet, everyone still loses their shit year after year. Every 4 years, people go absolutely fucking berserk. And it doesn't matter what side of the scale they're on. It doesn't. Bill's 100% right.
What's a pedophile real?
I agree. Sometimes these kinds of conversations are going to be uncomfortable. People are going to get emotional. You are questioning their worldview, and you have to stand your ground. Don't waver in your convictions.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
I love Bill, and that love sees me through conversations. Conversations most people are too pussy to have.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
Oh my god, did anybody see the South Park special?
I did. I watched.
Did you see it?
I watched 2 minutes of it in a commercial.
Do you want to watch it? Do you want to watch it after?
Maybe. I don't know.
I have a free trial of Paramount Plus, and we can watch it on Discord if you want.
Possibly. I was gonna try and
I know
go to
you're
a
always
movie
like,
tonight.
I'm gonna go to the movies. Yeah,
because I haven't been to a movie in like over a week. I've been very busy.
You could watch South Park with me.
I mean, I could also do that when the movie theaters aren't open. Look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep you awake at odd hours and say, hey, let's watch South Park now that it's 3 a.m. And you're gonna be like, whatever, Billy the Fridge.
I should be up pretty late.
You'll say, I'll do it if you ask me because I'm a good friend. That's what you'll say.
I should be up pretty late. Don't ruin anything. Don't spoil it for Bill.
Don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, it's really good. I can't wait till the next special. I don't get excited about cartoons anymore, but South Park just makes me so happy.
Do you love cartoons?
I fucking love cartoons. Cartoons are fucking great.
They are.
I like movies, but I tend to like movies that are like cartoons. Like I don't know. Alita Battle Angel was really cartoonish because of the CGI, but the CGI was so good.
It was really well done.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, I love that
movie.
movie.
So good.
I saw it 2 times in theaters.
I'm jealous. I didn't get to see it in theaters at all.
Oh.
When are you coming to visit? So we can fight in person.
Yeah, probably. I want to say March.
Ooh.
Probably March.
Spring?
Yeah, spring. I don't want to drive during the winter, so I want it to be post-winter. If I drive down, unless I fly down, then I'll fly down and catch the whip and get a rental and roll up and be like, "Hey, let's go for a ride." And then we'll go to Reno. We'll drive to Reno and we'll go we'll go to Reno. Because Reno's not that far from San Francisco. It's not that far. We'll go to San Fran and then go to Reno.
Yeah, we can go. San Francisco is totally open again.
It's all open?
Man, I hope this Omicron variant doesn't shut everything down again.
I don't care.
I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
Let the world die and we'll rebuild it in our image.
I mean, anyone know about Rome?
Rome? Anybody know about Walmart, Germany?
Rome really let things get out of control, man. They got a little too party happy. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you've never been to a vomitorium...
the next thing you know, that shit caught on fire.
If you've never been to a vomitorium, you can't even talk to me about Rome.
I have not been to a vomitorium, but I have once vomited just so I could eat more.
Yeah. If you've never had an orgy of vomit and food, who really are you? Who really are you? Let the world die. Thank you, Film Isaiah.
To be fair, and in my defense, okay, it was like a 5-course meal, and I didn't want to seem rude for not wanting to eat the food. So I just and kept eating. I don't condone this though. My ass is way too fat for bulimia.
Hold over that ass too fat. Whoop whoop.
Bulimia,
whoop, whoop.
I just like hate throwing up. I hate it. Does anyone else hate throwing up?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
I can't stand it. It's like every time I get sick and I wind up puking, it's just like 1,000 times worse. Like the world is coming to an end. It's so dramatic. I do not like it.
I do not like it, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. Luna La Vinci.
I just rewatched. Oh, Bill Fridge.
Luna La Vinci.
Billy, the Fridge.
I really am worried about this Twitter thing, though.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to. I saw the way that they censored. Like just yesterday, did you see the way that somebody posted a really poorly edited video of whoever Biden's wife is? I don't know her damn name. She's not that important to me.
Kamala?
No, his wife, not his vice president.
Oh,
sicko. His wife was reading a book in front of a Christmas tree, and somebody really poorly edited it to have one of the kids scream, and the audience scream, "Shut the fuck up!" And then it was like just really poorly edited, and it was the top page of Twitter saying this video was not real. This is a fake video, and it's like,
oh, what about the guy
obviously.
that is replacing Jack Dorsey? Did you see what happened there?
What was his name? Pawal Mogabom or something?
Pagog or something?
Pagog.
I think that's. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Pagag on macaque.
Bill.
Oh?
Anyway, Twitter mob, in true Twitter mob fashion, found a tweet from like 11 years ago from this guy that was a quote of someone else yet everyone was like hate mobbing, saying he was a racist.
What was the quote?
Let me look it up. I don't want to paraphrase.
Because if it's racist, you have to be careful. Uh-oh.
I know Echelon, Upper Gaming Echelon, did a video on it.
I'm going to see...
And he'll probably explain it way better than I would. I can't seem to find it, but it's all over Twitter. I'm not spelling his name right.
Conservatives outrage over old tweet from new Twitter CEO quoting The Daily Show.
Yep. And this is proof for Bill's argument that it doesn't matter what side, political side people are on. People are just fucking nuts right now. They're crazy. They're so reactionary and so emotionally whipped up. They don't think before they act.
Parag Agrawal quoted in 2010, The Daily Show, "If they're not going to make a distinction between Muslims and extremists, then why should I distinguish between white people and racists?" That was the quote.
That was the quote. And that's not even what the guy actually said on the show. He Pagog paraphrased it so that it would fit in 140 characters.
Wow.
Which also highlights the problem with Twitter in general. They only give you so much room to say something, which means context gets lost, nuance can fuck off, and critical thought basically is dead in the water. Twitter's not the place to be having heated discussions, nor meaningful ones. It's a place to market yourself, or your friends, or your own business. You feel me? It's not a place for activism. And anyone who is online being a fucking activist, that's an agenda.
Everything's an agenda.
Maybe.
If
sex is kind of cool.
Sex? But people always have an agenda to have sex, usually sex that benefits them more than the other person.
Pretty much, I guess.
It's all an agenda to get that sex the easiest way, best way possible for you, not for them.
Yeah, but I think that's, again, like, not everyone.
I mean, but how many people are out here attempting virtuous sex and receiving it?
There's plenty of people.
Okay, go ahead.
There's plenty of people in the middle.
Yeah, these people aren't having sex. They're not having sex.
No, that's not true.
It's true.
They are. They have kids.
No.
They have houses.
And they're not happy. They're not fucking. They're paying bills.
Jobs. They are happy.
No,
I know them.
You don't know. You don't know any happy people, for one.
I know tons of
I'm the
happy
happiest.
people.
I'm the happiest person you know, and I'm miserable.
It's my fucking job to make people happy.
No, to make people happy from their residual misery.
No. To find happiness in themselves, their own peace of mind.
See, I thought you valued truth.
I do.
Because right here, right now, I feel like
peace of mind is far better than happiness. Yet everyone chases happiness, and that's why they're so unhappy. They're becoming a slave to it.
Oh no.
It's really peace of mind. Knowledge will put your mind at ease. It might piss you off first, but it'll put your mind at ease. And in the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is that you are getting that peace of mind. And if you're not, you have to ask yourself some questions. Maybe not all the questions we're bringing up. Maybe you have your own questions. Ask them. Figure them out. Don't let your life just pass you by.
People who ask questions usually get false answers. Like, people usually aren't smart enough to figure out the answers.
Don't ask questions to other people. Ask yourself questions. Spend time with you. You know? Spend time with your family. Don't just work it away. Don't just distract yourself.
Don't give all your loving away.
Yeah. Time management is difficult today. I understand. It's not easy being human. It's a lot of suffering for all of us. There's 3 guarantees to all of us in life. You're going to get sick, you're going to suffer, and you are going to die. And those 3 things, you must be ready for them as much as you can be. Mexico, you know what I love the most about Mexico? They celebrate the dead. They party with their dead. They worship the dead. They don't fear it. They live alongside it.
I thought you were going to say tacos.
You know, the fucking tacos are great too, though, bro. They got some banger burritos, man.
But I think that different societies mourn differently. Like in Portugal, if someone dies in your family, you have to wear black for like 10 years, right?
Well, that's Portugal.
Stupid.
That's Portugal. I'm mentioning Mexico because that's a particular thing about their culture. I exonerate. I love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's what makes them a great people.
I like that they deep fry everything.
Oh my God. Yeah, stop it. I love food too.
What makes Mexico a great people is that they're fatter than America. And I love... Yeah, well, they used to be. Maybe we took back over. Fattest
you're
nations.
Right. There is that whole town that's addicted to Coca-Cola.
With the real sugar.
In Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico cares more about its people than America because they have real sugar in their soda.
Oh my God.
If you look at any country, let's see if Mexico is no longer above the United States.
Don't though. There's this one particular town in Mexico that's totally, all of them are addicted to Coca-Cola. There's a documentary of it on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, Mexico fell down. They used to be fatter back in the day, I swear. They must be too poor to eat.
Well, they've always been a very hard-working culture.
It's all sad. I'm looking at America is not even in the top 10 fattest countries. You want
really?
You want to hear?
Yeah, but we're stereotyped as fatties. You
want to hear what the Well, all these other nations are pretty
small.
Pretty small.
They're more densely populated.
Tonga and Samoa are in the top 10. Number 2
they're not that.
Number 2 is the Cook Islands.
That's funny.
It's the Cook Islands. Hey,
I guess they
good looking.
They like to cook.
Yeah. Number 10 is Micronesia. Should be Macronesia. Fatties. Kiribati is number 9. Samoa is number 8. Tonga is number 7. Niue is number 6. Tuvalu is number 5. Marshall Islands are 4. Palau is 3. Cook Islands is 2. And Nauru is number 1 with 61% of their population obese.
Wow.
America's sitting at 36.2% of their population is obese. And Mexico's at 28%, 28.9%.
In school, that's a failing grade.
Yeah.
I guess we're failing at being fat.
Armenia is 101 and the fattest. And have you seen those Armenians' asses? They're all fake. All those Armenians got them fake asses. The Kardashians with their fat asses.
Them BBLs.
Them BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts.
God, could you imagine not being able to sit on your ass for a whole month and a half? I don't know how people do that.
I could do it for a butt lift. I'd be willing to do it for a butt lift.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, thank you. You know, I don't think I'm like the prettiest fucking person in the world, but I think I'm pretty lucky.
I oftentimes think that I'm the prettiest person in the world because I have an ego the size of my penis. It's huge.
Well, you are a pretty boy.
I am. Tall too.
He is really tall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so fat people, pretty impressive. I do think America might be the biggest country that is that fat, though. Like, we're putting up numbers on the obesity scale. We probably have more fats overall.
Well, there's a lot
right?
more of us. Yeah, there's a lot more of us.
Yeah, Kuwait is just above the United States at number 11. Saudi Arabia is at 14. Qatar is at 15. They be making some fats over there. Basically, the amount of oil you consume puts you like just outside of the top 10, I think. Oil is so cheap in like Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. They just throw gas away at that point. United Arab Emirates are number 20. Bahamas are at 21. Is that
why they let women drive a couple years ago?
Yeah, the price of gas actually went up when women started driving. Just to tax those ladies. I don't know if that's true at all. I think I'm lying.
I don't even own a car. I don't drive. That's my way of helping the environment. Some people don't eat meat. I don't fucking drive.
I help the environment by cutting my own hair.
I've never bought a gallon of gas in my entire fucking life.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna probably stay that way.
Joke's on you. I used multiple gallons of gas to come pick you up.
That's okay. I didn't pay for it. You did.
Yeah. Worth
as
every
long as I'm
penny.
not paying for it. I'm not harming the environment.
Wow.
I'm just joking. I really don't care.
Look at you and your...
Everybody needs to get to their jobs and get to where they're going. And you said something last week about them banning cars and us all being forced to fly. I actually had a dream that the government came and took all of our cars away and you flew down to get me. And then we flew over to Europe to get devious. And stayed there. You were like, you know what? We're going to stay here. We're going to stay here.
We're going to ride gondolas our entire life. We got boats.
Oh, like the Vimanas of old Hindu text. They're not like pagodas, though.
A pagoda?
Mm-mm. They're like these castle-looking things. They're like layered cake. You ever see a wedding cake? All them layers.
It's the only reason to get married.
Yeah, it looks like that. Vimanas look like that. They're these big flying contraptions that the gods would fly around in and fight wars with each other in. The Sky Wars.
The Sky Wars. I swear to God,
I
I'm a
have read
god, bro.
almost every religious text there is. The only religious texts I haven't read yet are probably some of the Epoch books.
I just sent you some religious texts.
Hot.
I'm kidding. It's a dick pic.
Hot.
I'm kidding. It's still a religious experience. Layer Cake is a good film. Yeah, if you like James Bond before he was James Bond doing European gangster things. It is a good movie. I like it.
Did anybody see the new JoJo?
What's up, Coke Sonic?
Is there any weebs in the house?
I didn't watch any new JoJo. Was it good?
It's all girls in prison.
What?
I'm fucking so excited.
What?
Let's go, JoJo.
Let's go,
Every
JoJo.
fucking season gets more out of control than the
Let's
last.
go.
Have you even
JoJo.
watched some of JoJo, Bill?
I have not. No. Just looked
So
it up
good.
when you had brought him up.
It's literally like everyone needs to watch this anime. It's one of those animes that just takes the piss out of anime, but it's still a good anime. Blows my mind. I haven't watched all of it yet. I think I only got through like season 3 so far. There's so many seasons to get through, and I'm trying to catch up on One Piece. Are you gonna watch South Park with me?
Maybe later. I think I'm gonna go watch a movie called Come On, Come On, which might be propaganda. I don't know.
Come on, Kamala.
Come On, Come On.
Oh, okay.
Starring Joaquin Phoenix, and I normally like him in films, so I'm gonna go watch.
He's a great actor. I fell in love with him in The Gladiator. Even though he was the bad guy and wanted to fuck his sister.
Whoa,
Gross.
whoa. That was
He
Cruel
was
Intentions.
such a good Caesar. I hated him. He did such a good job with that role. I couldn't stand him by the end of the movie.
Who's a good little Caesar? Who's a good little Caesar?
And Russell Crowe, was my first Hollywood crush.
Really?
Yes, I fell in love with Russell Crowe when I was little.
Damn.
The Gladiator movie I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Do you like...
I think I knew I wanted to be an entertainer when I was little, and I would run around the house repeating and singing commercials.
Did you watch 300?
I did, but I didn't. I liked it a lot because it was very comic book like. I loved the way they filmed it.
Gerard Butler didn't do it for you like Russell Crowe did?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think that's fair. Maximus.
Mm-mm.
Maximus versus Leonidas. Who would win?
Oh, God. Maybe Leonidas. They were built differently in Sparta. You know what I mean? They were fucking war machines.
Yeah.
Gladiators were just thrown in the ring and, he was already like on the edge. He already lost his wife, lost his kid. There wasn't much to fight for after that. He was pretty much done, You take a man's will to live away. He's not going to fight that hard. But the Spartan guy, I would think the Spartan guy would win, even though Russell Crowe has my heart.
Yeah, I think that's a fair analysis.
Yeah, Sparta's going to kick his ass.
CT says, Bilky, go see House of Gucci. I thought you were all about Ridley Scott. House of Gucci was the last movie I saw a week ago. Over a week ago.
Oh,
that's why
how
I
was
wanted. It was very well done for what it was, but it didn't really like captivate me,
Mm-hmm.
Everything, like, it was Ridley Scott directed it. It had what was it? Al Pacino, it had Jared Leto, it had Adam Driver, we had Lady Gaga. We had so many great actors and actresses, but it just, it was a story from basically the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Did it feel like you were watching a documentary, or was it like
It wasn't exactly a documentary, but it was a biopic, so we're seeing Gucci meet one of the Gucci kids meet his little wife and all their family stuff and stuff with the law, being naughty and stuff, and it was fine. I don't know. It felt like someone remade Casino.
Gucci?
House of Gucci.
Yeah, I saw there was a Gucci colored pencil set for $800.
Are you gonna get it?
No. I don't fucking like Gucci shit.
But what if somebody buys it for you as a gift?
I'll set it on fire.
Don't you do that. I
Why?
haven't seen the
Why
movie
not?
Hangman. Found footage Hangman. 2017 film with Al Pacino as a detective. Is this the one we're talking about? Carl Urban, Brittany Snow.
I'm more into other things. Not sure. I don't know. I'm not really into designer stuff. It all looks kind of dumb to me. I like this. I like what I'm wearing.
Come on, looks stupid as fuck. I don't know. I like Joaquin Phoenix. Here's my options for movies tonight.
Okay.
Hold this little bitch open. Where you at? Where you at, papa? Come on. Encanto, which is like a Disney animated film. Resident Evil, I don't want to watch that. I could rewatch The French Dispatch by Wes Anderson. House of Gucci starts at 9, but I've already seen that. I don't want to sit through that again. I think I'm gonna do Come On. It's
Come on.
Come on. Johnny, Joaquin Phoenix, and his young nephew, Woody Norman, forge a tenuous but transformational relationship when they're unexpectedly thrown together in this delicate and deeply moving story about the connections between adults and children, the past and the future, from writer-director Mike Mills. Think it's propaganda?
Well, everything's propaganda.
Dude, this better not be propaganda. You like Lisa Frank? Not bad.
I like Lisa Frank.
They should do a House of Gucci style biopic on Lisa Frank. I wonder if anything good ever happened in her life. Anything
I
interesting?
doubt it. I mean, when you draw like rainbows and cute stuff all the time, it's like an endless supply. Like, yeah, of course, if you market to kids, that's a pretty easy market.
Gotta sell to kids.
Yeah.
Frank's
Not that
father.
she's bad or anything. I don't fucking know her. And I grew up loving Lisa Frank. I love the art. I love the colors.
Frank's father was an art collector and introduced her to the work of such pop artists as Peter Max. Frank is a 1972 graduate of the Cranbrook Kingswood School, a preparatory school in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. I want to see if there's anything salacious here. Oh, you know what might be her most salacious thing? Is that she sold Trapper Keepers. And in the 90s, Trapper Keepers were outlawed in all elementary schools. At least all the ones I went to. They're like, no Trapper Keepers.
I just watched the South Park episode about Trapper Keepers.
She was real. In 2017, Frank was partnering with producer... In 2017, Frank was partnering with producer John Shestack to develop a movie inspired by her work. Whether that's about her life or not.
Mm-hmm.
Frank is notoriously elusive in private. In 2012 interview video with Urban Outfitters, the company agreed to obscure her face. In 1994, Frank married James A. Green, who from 1990 to October 2005 was president and chief executive officer of Lisa Frank Incorporated. They had two sons, Hunter, born in 1995, and Forrest, born in 1999. She filed for divorce in September 2005. That same month, she sued to remove Green from the company, and he resigned the following month. Her name, Lisa Dank, marries a guy named Green, and they named their children Hunter Green and Forrest Green.
Yep, those are actually colors. Believe it or not.
This bitch loves colors. She loves colors.
They are legit paint colors.
They're not colors you would find on a Lisa Frank palette. It's not neon.
Nope. Nope, you wouldn't. Actually, you know what? You might actually find those colors because she does do shading.
It's true.
It's just very minimal shading.
They wouldn't let us keep traps. So the Hangman movie from 2017 is not the one that I was supposed to be looking for. Jeremy Sisto's in the 2015 one. Ty Simpkins. Oh my God.
Chills.
This looks like an interesting movie. Returning from vacation, the Miller family find their home has been broken into. After cleaning up the mess, they continue with their lives. There's a little kid from Jurassic World. Weird.
Word.
He was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Harley Keener. Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, right there.
Bet you Forrest's nickname was Grumpy. Grumpy Green. Don't do drugs. Just do yourself. Meta. Okay. Luna Da Vinci. Should be getting one more argument before we go.
I don't think chat can handle it. I think one big blow up is enough.
We're only
for
allowed
chat.
one. One simple voice.
And I mean that if that's too much for some of you to handle, like
I can't believe I blew my fucking power out.
you did?
That's why I disappeared. I had power surge because I was cooking and I had a heater running in the same room. I made a terrible mistake.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why we were gone
you have
for.
you have to turn your space heater off, then cook.
I didn't think it through. I was a terrible person. I was a horrible, terrible person.
It happens. It happens.
Oh, Forrest's nickname was Gumpy. That's even better. Gumpy. Like
No
Forrest
Y.
Gump. No R. R.
Oh, I misread that.
Grumpy.
The colons made it look like a.
Gumpy. It's 11:23 and like I want to go to McDonald's for some McDoubles. What is wrong with me? I'll tell you what's wrong with you. You're wired to
Drink some water.
nom nom. Buy some sleeping gummies too. Get you some sleep gummies, and next time you're hungry, drink some water and eat a sleeping gummy and just go sleep.
I get a box full of Japanese treats.
Yum.
But see, I have really good impulse control. So whenever I tell myself I want something, I tell myself I'm not allowed to have it. And that usually works. Oh, by the way, it's been a whole week since I used the vaporizer.
Oh.
And I've been smoke-free for 6-7 months. About that?
That's badass.
Maybe 5. I do have gummies, but they don't do anything.
Oh.
I had to have like 10 gummies and 2 THC beer seltzers.
Are they
And then I
weak-ass
finally
gummies?
started. Yes. And then I finally started to feel something. But I think my tolerance just literally maxed out. Like, I can't get high anymore. So, done with the vaporizer, done with the smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes, well, almost 2 years ago now. And drinking. I haven't drank any alcohol. No cigarettes, no alcohol in 2 years.
No ciggies, no sippies?
Like weed, sodas, and chocolate. Me too. I love the food and the drinks and stuff. I think I just need to let my tolerance readjust and just let it get out of my system. And then I think maybe I can take a gummy and I'll feel something. I do notice that if I have like at least like 10 gummies, I sleep really well. Like I sleep through the night. Like I don't wake up. I wake up if something happens, but I like all the way.
How
Sweet soda is actually a thing. It is.
What type of gummies are you getting?
Would you guys like to see the drink? I'll have a drink. It's not alcohol though. It just tastes like beer. It's like a non-alcoholic beer.
It's weed.
Fentanyl is deadly. Okay,
Fentanyl.
That's some Chinese drugs right there.
I think we might be wrapping it up here. So if you want to show it off, unless you want to drink it off stream, because I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Because I think I'm gonna go see this movie all by myself, like a lonely.
Well,
little
if I
boy.
was there, I'd go with you, but I'm not there.
I don't know why you're not here. You could go to the movies if you were here.
Well, yeah, I know.
What is that?
I'll have to convince you sometime.
Yes, hi-fi hops.
So this is zero everything except potassium and vitamin D. It has 3 millicentigrams of vitamin D and 65 milligrams of potassium.
How much calories?
Calories. Where's calories?
Isn't
Where the
that showed on
fuck?
bottle?
0.
Oh, really?
0 calories.
How much is that motherfucker? How much is that bottle right there?
Well, there's a pack of 10. I think it's like $25 for 10 of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's got, flavored carbonated water, dried hops, nutritional brewer's yeast, absorbic acid, vitamin C, cannabis oil, organic coconut oil, and natural flavors.
I'm looking at only available in
milligrams.
California and Colorado dispensaries.
Yeah, it's 10 milligrams per bottle of THC.
So I have to drive to California to pick up a 30 pack of this shit. Damn. I want this.
It's Lagunitas too. Like it's an actual brewery.
Yeah, I'm jealous right now. I want it in my life. I want it in my mouth. I want it in my face. I want it in my every hole. The hole
I
that's
thought
my empty
these
heart.
were really helpful with not smoking and stuff.
Ooh, Mississippi Attorney General Lynn Fitch believes abortion bans empower women. She's taking that argument to the Supreme Court.
Ooh.
Nice. Thank you, Attorney General Lynn Fitch from Mississippi.
I don't chug things with my butt.
Do you butt chug?
No. Listen, my ass is fat enough. I don't know how I walk around with this thing already, okay?
It's already.
I don't need it any fatter.
It's already on top, bloomp. Seattle has great weed sodas, yeah, but are they 0 calorie? This one's 0 freaking calorie. I want this in my life.
It is 0 calorie, and it tastes like beer, but better.
I like those.
And it doesn't give you that like shit feeling in the morning. You know, you don't feel like shit after you drink it.
Yeah, they have something called hop water that I think is pretty good.
Owie.
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 Wait, owie.
My
Owie.
garters are pinching me. Pretty girl problems.
Your heart will melt if I put 1,000 in your garter belt. That's ludicrous. I like ludicrous.
Oh gosh. Anything to just not have it digging into me. That's why you should always get premium garters. Don't get cheap garters because then they just fucking dig into you.
Even if they look cute?
Well, you can get them if they look cute. I know some people like pain, so I guess.
Alec
you
Baldwin,
win some, you lose some.
Alec Baldwin said in an interview that he did not pull the trigger of the gun that fired a live round on the set of the film Rust.
Really?
This is a long time for this to come out. Are they just rewriting history, or is this legit? I don't know. This is all.
Well,
you know what?
It did take them a while to, say other things. Like, justice takes time, okay? Crime happens in an instant, but justice takes time.
Oh.
When you become trans. Billy makes a pretty girl.
I'm a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm. He's gotten all dressed up before.
I'm a sweet boy and a pretty girl. Luna
So
LaVinci.
Pretty and witty and gay.
Luna.
Billy.
I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
So I can catch my movie.
Me up. It's almost Christmas time.
I'm about to
Put
take
me
that.
under the tree.
I'm gonna take that tinfoil off your head and wrap your little ass up and put you in a goddamn swan in the refrigerator like a leftover swan. It's cute though. Everybody want to follow Luna LaVinci? I believe the link is in the description. I would spam it in the chat right now, but I'm actually gonna spam it in the chat right now. I'm like, wait, but what? I can just do it. There we go. It's in the chat right now. Follow Luna LaVinci. All her other options will be there from Twitter. Follow her on Twitch and all that good stuff, and all the fans. Be the happiest little followers of all time. Luna, anything you want to say to the kids before we go?
Take care of yourselves.
Please do. As much
and
as
thank you for being here.
Yeah. As much as Luna and I would love to take care of you all, sometimes we can't be there, and that's when you got to look out for yourselves.
Yeah.
Hey, Cobes just mentioned Luna LaVinci. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. I want to see. Prove it. Prove it. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see it. All right, everybody. I love you very much. Have a good night.